So here we are, sitting like a little old woman in the sunshine. About 9 degrees in the full sun. In that shade over there it's about -6. And tonight it's going to be -14. It was -15 this morning, so that's good fun. You've got to find a little corner you can use as a sun trap. Now the wind's coming from the east at the moment. We've got this wall here going to the east, stop the wind, and these two walls here catch that sun. And it's quite pleasant here, very pleasant in fact. And put this black fleece on me, that gets hot straight away, so it's warm as toast sitting here. I was talking to my African friend yesterday, and he was saying, he lives near the equator, and he was saying it never goes below 20 degrees, never. And the houses are really cheap to build because you've no insulation. You don't have to bother with heating. You've got other disadvantages like dodgy hospitals and stuff, but nobody there goes to the dentist. There is no dentist, and they all seem to have perfect teeth. Makes you wonder sometimes. Just been talking about him and he just drove up then. So I'm feeding up my body with some vitamin D now. So basically I'm eating here as well. Should take my sunglasses off and taking those photons. My body start making vitamin D, and all the photons that go into my eyes and inside my brain and into my pineal gland, which is about the size of a pine nut, and that's why it's called a pineal gland, and that's right in the centre of your head. And if that gets sunlight, then it makes you feel euphoric. It's kind of your euphoria making drug factory in your head. But what the gods giveth, they take away. Also, sitting in the sunshine's not good for your skin, is it? Skin cancer, you can't win. I would talk about cancer, and that sun there is, well, it's a part of us, that sun. We're a system with that sun. And eventually the sun's rays will disintegrate our DNAs and make them not work properly anymore, and instead of building healthy cells, they'll build a cancer cell. But it's just the way it goes. It's just the way the cards are dealt out at this time. Instead of worrying about going, maybe you should just worrying about what you're doing, and you're going to go anyway, so don't worry about it. I'm trying to understand what this high pressure means. I look up at the sky and it's totally blue, and they say it's a real high pressure zone at the moment. Now, does that mean the atmosphere is pressing harder onto the surface of the earth, the weight of the atmosphere, and low pressure is not so much? Because if you look up at the sky, it looks like there's no atmosphere at all there. It looks like it's almost straight through to space, and that would make you think that's why the cold's all going straight up there, because there's hardly any air to stop hardly any water vapour in the air, and hardly any atmosphere between you and space. That's why it gets so cold. Well, why is it high pressure then? If there's less there above you, why isn't it low pressure? Well, maybe someone can answer my question. Hello, Looney. Come here, Looney. Looney, come here. Looney. Looney. Come here, Looney. 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 The sun feels lovely and hot on my face. So that's what I'd recommend anyone to do who lives in the northern climate, is make sure you plan yourself a corner somewhere that's a sun trap, because they're always useful. Just make sure the wall's facing south or southwest, and you've got it.